Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Aradhya Bhagavan Brajeshatanaya Tathama Vrindavanam Ramya Kachi Upasana Brajavadho Vargena Va Kalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanamamalam Prema Pumato Mahan Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur Matamidhi Vargena Va Kalpita Tatradharana Paraha. Hare Krishna. So here we are seeing the Supreme Lord's another feature. It is very important to know this aspect of the Supreme Lord. Why? Because when we understand this particular feature of the Supreme Lord, we can have so many realizations how the devotional service is important, spiritual life is important, and what precarious condition we are at present. So this is very important. When in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, when Krishna showed his universal form, it was so huge. Arjuna himself, he is a great warrior. He could travel the three worlds. He can see even the demigods. He can talk to them. Such a powerful personality. When Supreme Lord showed his universal form, he couldn't see it. And when he said that, I am not able to see your divine form, Krishna, then Krishna blessed him with divine vision to see that divine form. Then when he could see that form, universal form, Arjuna got bewildered, Arjuna got amazed, and Arjuna got scared. And he asked, what is this? Then Krishna said that, I am the time. Arjuna asked, who are you? Who are you? Because it is totally different from of original Krishna's Shyamachandra form. And he could not even able to understand. He could not digest it. Who are you? Then Krishna said that I am the time, Kala. So, and what is the functionality of this form? There is some specific functionality of that time, of that form. It is devastation. Every second, every day, every millennium, and at the end of every creation. What are the names of these annihilations? Nitya Pralaya, Naimitika Pralaya, Prakritika Pralaya, and Atyantika Pralaya. That means we are dying every moment, every second. Krishna is annihilating everyone in the form of time. And we should understand that when we are thinking, when we are celebrating birthdays or marriage days, any celebrations, as devotees, we should realize that it is not the time of celebration, rather it is the time of remembrance of the Lord's mercy. We should be cautious that we are losing that much. We are dying. Suppose we are destined of 80 years and now we are 40 years. We have 40 years or 50 years. That means we died for 50 years and we just have only a time period of 30 years. So we should, and fortunately, if someone is very fortunate, he will live for 80 years. But we don't know what is the time left. So we have to be very, very cautious that we have very little time. And Acharyas say that, Narottam Das Thakura, Bhaktivinoda Thakura, they all say that today is, even Kulshekhara Alvar, he was saying that in the Mukundamala Stotra, We don't know. Please, I want to leave my body in perfect consciousness. At the time of my leaving the body, I don't know whether I am able to focus on you, concentrate on you. So please, right now, I am completely conscious, I am completely healthy, I am thinking of your lotus feet. Please take me away. So we should have that mood. We should be always try to be conscious, thinking that. And this time, whose functionality is annihilation, can take away everything, so called attachments, so called properties, so called belongings, everything. Mrityu sarva haraschaham. We will be at the end of our lives, we will be left naked without anything. Nothing will come with us. Only at that time, who is there? Here in the same translation verse, it is mentioned, he who enters everyone's heart, who is the support of everyone, causes every being to be annihilated by another. So then we will understand that only Paramatma is with us. When Mrityu Sarva Haraschaham, Mrityu takes away everything, only the super soul is with us. Then we will realize complete realization. This is the Lord's mercy for non-devotees, because whole life they don't even look at the super soul. They don't realize we are not the bodies, we are the Atma. So for them, Lord shows this special mercy in the form of death. This time factor shows that special mercy in the form of death. Then they will realize that nothing is with me. My acquisitions, my name, fame, power, nothing is with me. I am alone, without even a piece of garment on me. So, but then they will understand, Krishna will make them realize that there is a Supreme Lord residing in the heart, and who is the support of everyone, and he is the cause of that all destruction. So, and we should realize that from the beginning onwards, there is a master for us. Instead of serving the senses, serving the relatives, serving the nation, communal, everything, instead of serving all these, only one master. If we serve him, that is enough. We don't need to divert our attention on 100 number of factors. So if we understand this time factor, the Supreme Lord, who is the master of all of us, that only focus, prime focus, only focus, that is enough. Everything will fall in place. And such devotees, they will never be feared of this time, this death. Otherwise, every moment that death will follow us as the shadow. We have to be padam padam yat vipadam. Every minute there will be a danger. And this time factor has three features. Again, past, present, and future. So, in the material world, whatever is there, it will have an birth date, death date. Any product, anything you take, you take a material, chair, table, body, tree, everything in this material world, there is a starting date, ending date. So that means nothing can be, because everything is manufactured out of these 24 elements. So when he is creating itself, when the Lord is creating, using this material nature, three modes of material nature, so at that time itself, there will be a destruction date, expiry date. So we have to understand that nothing is permanent, and we should not develop any attachment. Nowadays we are seeing that more than attachment for the people, they have the attachment on the dogs, they have the attachment on the cars, gadgets, everything. So because of this, they are not having proper care, because these objects they cannot show the reciprocation, right? But immaturely, ignorantly, they are developing attachments on these gadgets, wiping every day. And also, they are taking care of this body. This body is nothing but mere instrument made of that 24 elements. And this body, if we develop attraction also, we should realize that the body won't reciprocate. Okay, the soul is taking care of the me so much, I should also stay forever with this soul. Nothing. Every minute it is deteriorating. We are seeing the wrinkles, and it is becoming old age disease. And finally, what will happen? Without any reciprocation, without any counter attachment, the body has to leave the soul. We have to realize that. So instead of unnecessarily developing attachment on the body, we should focus on the Paramatma, on the Krishna inside the heart. So what is the difference between the Paramatma feature, time feature, and Krishna Shyamasundara feature? Means it all depends on our maturity in devotion. For a mature devotee, there is no aspect of time, there is no aspect of Paramatma. Only Krishna directly will stay in the devotee's heart. So for the devotee who is so much attached to the Krishna Shyamasundara feature, he can see the presence of Krishna within the heart. Krishna, instead of as Paramatma, he can feel direct Krishna's presence. So, okay, we understand that there are three features in this material world for that time, that is past, present, and future. So, a living entity's responsibility is to raise above this three features. This past, present, and future, they should a living entity should raise above these features, which is another feature of the time, that is the eternal feature. That means when we raise above this material platform, three modes of material nature, time has eternal feature. Only time, when it comes in the material world, it becomes temporary. It has past, present, and future, like that. Whereas this eternal future, when we go above this material platform to the spiritual platform, there will not be past, there will not be future, only present, nitya yavana. At that time, nothing is fading, nothing is deteriorating. All, if you see in the spiritual platform, in the Vaikuntha or Goloka, all flowers are fresh. All flowers are nothing will their smell will not, their fragrance will not reduce, they will not die. Even plants, animals, everything. So that means time influence is not there. Time influence is not there means it doesn't mean that Krishna is not there. Krishna is there in a eternal feature, which is neither destroying nor deteriorating nor destructing. So it is a eternal present form in the feature. It is there in the spiritual platform. We should go to that level. It is possible with pure devotion. It is possible. We can raise above. For example, when we see Prahlad Maharaj, even though Hiranyakasipu is troubling so much, he never be scared. Why? Because Hiranyakasipu was failed to distract him. No matter he is throwing from the mountains, he is making him crush with the giant elephants, he is throwing in the fire. Why? Krishna's, his devotional service, that eternal time feature, protection is there on this pure devotee Prahlad Maharaj. That's why that material feature is not impacting Prahlad Maharaj because of his devotional service. So even now, even we are practicing devotional service, we can be similarly protected. So you may ask the question, we are seeing so many Maharajas, so many pure devotees, even our Srila Prabhupada, he left the body. No, we cannot think like that. He is a pure devotee. superficially we may see like that they left the planet, they went, but we should understand that Krishna's 4.9 shloka, janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tatvatah tyatva deham punarjanma naiti mameti so Arjuna. So whoever understands my pastimes, my leelas, my appearance, disappearance, everything, they will not come back to this material world. That means that is the last. That is the last. They will not be forced to take birth as per the karma, as per the laws of nature. They are the eternally liberated souls. They just wind up the pastimes on this planet because they are the completely realized souls. So this is the evidence. Krishna's words are the evidence. This is the final, and they remain eternal. They will not take a deteriorating body which has all these 6 transformations: birth, death, birth, growth, dwindling, byproducts, disease, old age, disease, death. All these are not there. They will have a eternal Sachidananda body, and they will never be destructed. They will never be. And also there is a beautiful verse in Srimad Bhagavatam: आयुर्हरति वै पुंसाम् उद्यन्नस्तौ च यन्नसौ तस्यद्दे यत्क्षणो नीता उत्तमश्लोकवार्तया. तस्यद्दे यत्क्षणो नीता. Even a minute will not be reduced in a pure devotee's life. Why? Because they are always in the discussions of Uttama Shloka. Who is Uttama Shloka? Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he is that pure devotee. When the sun rise and sunset, a materialistic person life will be gone. He died for that day. But whereas tasyateyat kshanonita, even a span of a speck of time, minute, is life is not reduced for such devotee. Why? Because he is always hearing. He is always involved in 4 activities. What is that? Hearing, discussing, remember, hearing, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, worshipping. These 4 activities he is always engaged. So for such devotee, nothing, this time factor will not be there. Sun cannot take away their life, and they can remain eternal. Why? Because they always realize that they are not this body, they are the soul, they are the servants of this master. Here we are seeing, right, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Ekale Eswara Krishna Arasabha Bhritya. They completely realize this fact by these 4 activities: Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Vandanam. So by these 4 aspects, they will never. So if we also want to be eternal, we don't want to die, right? Nobody in the world wants to die. Everyone wants to be eternal. Everyone wants to live forever. So this is simple when we follow this process of this shloka, Uttama Shloka Vartaya. Always we are hearing the glories amongst the devotees, in the association of pure devotees. Satam prasangam mama virya samvido. So if we are having satam in the midst of pure devotees, prasangam, their talks about the Supreme Lord, mama virya samvido. So when we are discussing and involved, what will happen? Tatsyadeya kshanonita. Even 1 minute also will not be reduced in our lifespan, and sun will not take away, mrityu will not act upon such people, and they can remain eternal, because Krishna is saying that, Srimad Bhagavatam is saying that they remain eternal. They will not take birth again in this material world, and they remain as a servant of Krishna eternally. So sometimes we see that this time factor is bewildering even when we are practicing Krishna consciousness for so many years. When we are in difficult situations, when we are having calamities, what is this? I am also chanting from so many years, 16 rounds. I am also hearing so many lectures every day. I am, but what will happen is we are hearing every day, we are reciting before starting of Srimad Bhagavatam class, नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. So when we are serving two Bhagavatas, spiritual master, pure devotee Bhagavata and book Bhagavata. So when we are serving every day, our bhakti will be strong, and it will be solidified as an irrevocable fact. That strong bhakti is needed. For that reason, every day we should attend the Srimad Bhagavatam. If we should serve the Srimad Bhagavatam, if you can attend the Srimad Bhagavatam classes every day morning, that will be wonderful. Or else also we have to study Srimad Bhagavatam every day, in the morning or in the whole day. And we should Nishta Bhakti, we should see that whether we have Nishta Bhakti or not. How we can understand whether we are progressing in devotional service and whether on the pure devotional platform? So what is the measure? There is a beautiful verse in Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, 23rd chapter, 18 and 19 shlokas. There are 9 symptoms. It's not like whether you become Maharaj, or whether you are a great preacher or a very great pujari, or any service you take, it doesn't matter. Your devotion measurement is there based on the 9 symptoms that are mentioned in Madhya Leela, 23rd chapter, 18 and 19 verses. If you want, you can see. In that, beautiful 9 symptoms are there. First is the forgiveness, Shama should be there. Avyadda Kalatvam. So, you should not waste even 1 second. Means we should always try to be conscious, Krishna conscious. At least we should try. We should have that anxiety. Oh my God, I should not be captured by Maya. I should not waste my time. Let me utilize as much as possible in Krishna consciousness. That hankering should be there. And eagerness to perform devotional service should be there. Eagerness to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Eagerness to attend, to do service, to be Krishna conscious, to take care of the devotees. Everything, eagerness should be there. And that Namagane Sadaruchi. We should have this development for the holy name recitation, for the chanting of the holy names. Like that, there are 9 symptoms. We don't have that much time to discuss all the 9 symptoms clearly, but if you go, you can see where we are, where is our position. So when we have all these 9 symptoms, that means we are pure, on the platform of pure devotion. And this time factor, that sun impact, that mrityu, we don't need to be fearful for death, and we can be really live forever, eternally. We can raise to the platform of eternal time, not this present, future, past, nothing like that. We can have that eternal time feature where we can stay with Krishna eternally without any distraction, without any pralayas in our life. We can stay, we can live forever with Krishna. So, Hare Krishna, we will end the session here.
Thank you very much. I'd like to wish everybody a safe and Krishna conscious day ahead. I would like to offer our prayers to the Supreme Lord by chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Sri Nrsingo, Jai Nrsingo, Jai Jai Nrsingo, Praladesha, Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Pringam. Ugravidam Mahavishnu Jwalantam Sarvatomukam Nrsiнгam Bhishana Mrityum Namamiham. नरसिंह भगवान की जय, महाराज की
जय।
Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the assembled Vaishnavas. Vanchakalpatarubhasya kripa sindhu bhayascha patitanam pavanebhayo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Vaishnavinda की जय, श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय,
जय।
गौर प्रेमानंदे।
हरि 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 बोल। Thank you everybody. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.